Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Europa Universalis Rome. I'm your host, Kelvin, and today we're going to start a new little series on this lovely old game, and we're going to play as the nation of Epirus, led by none other than King Pyrrhic, famous for, unfortunately, coining the term Pyrrhic victory, which is not a good thing. But we'll try and make it a good thing here, because this is definitely going to be a rather hard task. I compare it to Byzantium EU4 with no Hungary, kind of hard. Now, we're actually going to be loading from a save game on the first day. And the reason for this is mostly for RNG bullshit. For those of you that played EU Rome before, you know exactly what I'm talking about when I say I made exactly one change before saving. And that's an omen. So, in EU Rome, every year you get to take a new omen, which you get a varying effect. And you literally roll a die for whether the effect is good or bad. So basically, I just had to reload over and over again until I got my good Zeal of Zeus, which will give my armies 10% discipline for the first year of the game. Now, this isn't even the only RNG bullshit we're going to have to overcome. There's, in fact, the next bit that we're going to have to overcome, which is, surprisingly enough, I just have to unpause and wait and hope for the best. Now, we have to wait for an event, which could, in fact, happen on the 2nd. It didn't. Or it could happen months into it. And if it happens any more than probably 15 days into January, we've already lost the war. Because we have to act quickly, unfortunately. 17, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yeah, see? This is the problem. We're waiting for an event. And this needs to be the point that we exploit if we want to win this war. Wow, this is like the latest. There we are. Pyrrhic the Great. So this is a lovely little event where we gain 100 gold, a stability, a boatload of troops, and ships. Now, like I said, this event can literally fire a month or more into the game, or it can literally just fire on January 2nd. Unfortunately, at this point, the Roman army, I don't know, we might be able to do it, but our main hope of exploiting them is at Tarentum. That's our best hope. When they assault that castle, they weaken their army significantly, and unfortunately, with only 11 ships, we can't transport a very large army over to deal with the Romans. So we need them to be weakened at the time. So that's the main thing that we have to exploit. Unfortunately, like I said, due to RNG bullshit, we're just going to have to reroll. This may happen a few times, unfortunately, and I really wish I could say that it's my fault, but this is really out of my control. There we are. Literally on January 2nd. Hey, hey, hey. All right. Now we're in business. Okay. So now we actually have our army. We have our ships. And we have more or less everything we'll need. Okay. So let's begin assembling everything. We're going to need 11,000 of our best troops. So as minimum number of these shitty-ass militia as possible. We'll replace them in time. And, ooh, rather than Pyrrhic, it appears we've rolled out a decent general. 10. All right. Hey, whatever helps. I'll take any advantage I can get against the Romans. So, not only that, we are going to go on and do even more beyond this. So, one particular thing that we're going to end up doing is taking the decision, service guarantees citizenship. This will cause us to lose a stability, will cause freeman to citizen change rate to be reduced by 2%, but give our heavy infantry 20% discipline. There we are. This is an important point, because 20% discipline on heavy infantry is a massive boost, especially since we have 4 heavy infantry. Yeah, we've got 4 heavy infantry out of 11. So that's a little over a third of our army getting a 20% discipline boost. Now, for those of you who have played EU4, God knows what you'd kill for a 20% discipline boost on a third of your army. So everyone should pretty much understand why that's so good. Now, we're a federal monarchy, which is actually really terrible, but that's okay. Well, we will roll with it. We will start out with professional soldiers. These are invalid ideas, but that doesn't really matter. It just means we can never get this bonus. if you line up your ideas and take one from the correct type, military, economic, civic, or religious, one of each correct type, you get this bonus down here, the federal monarchy bonus. So right now our government is not giving us 25% tribute income, which is fine. We don't have any tributaries anyway. So you know what I can't say I give a crap about? Tribute income. We'll work on it later. All right, so for now, we'll also grab deification to help keep our ruler popular. As we're a monarchy, that tends to help a little bit. All right, and I suppose we should probably offer sacrifice. It wouldn't be a terrible thing. I mean, is there anything else we could do? We can get up to, maybe. Either way. So that's a good start. I suppose we'll bring Paris over here on the secondary army. And Thymodes, you will command the navy. Right. So, Epirus, I think I started trying to get trade route already with you. And honestly, Acea would be really handy. Apparently we can't work on any other trade routes right now. That's alright. Alright. Ambition filled. Damn it. They started trading with someone else. Real shame. Alright, getting access to iron to trade more heavy infantry is not going to be easy. Alright, let's get you guys into the boat. Now we're actually playing on a really slow speed. I could go up to full right now, but it would be dangerous. So these guys will arrive on the 24th. Now, I believe it only takes 6 days to dismount. Six, 7, 8, 9, 10. Perfect. They actually failed to take it. Bonus points. Let's go get the army back up on there. Yeah, it takes like 2 days to mount up because it's such a short distance. Alright. The Achaean League, Epirus. I mean, that's not terrible. In all honesty. Achaea has no free trade slots, yeah. I'd want that in Syracuse if possible, though. We should probably set up trade routes if we can. It's honestly not a gigantic priority for me, though. For understandable reasons. There's that whole war with Rome thing. Yeah, but I do need the income if possible, so. Syracuse. Syracuse. Good. Alright, so February 26th. Good, we'll arrive before they get a chance to reinforce morale. Perfect. So this is a great start. Not really, as you might notice. They actually didn't take any casualties. That's terrible. I mean, I guess there are worse fates. We're going to have to back Magna Graecia up, though. Because they have no morale, so they're not actually reinforcing. And Magna Graecia decided that since our troops are there, they would try and actually assault the fort, which is a terrible idea. And I will not take any part in that. Sorry. Enjoy all your losses. There we are. We have a much better general. No terrain penalties. Yeah. Their army will just absolutely fall apart. One thing we have going for us is we have war elephants. And they have entirely heavy infantry. So that's pretty good. I mean, unfortunately, with no militia. Yeah, they have a really good heavy infantry-based army. Alright. Either way, I mean, let's just start here with our initial thing. 10,000 casualties to 326. I'd say we're on the right track to a total victory here. In fact, actually, if we sue for peace here, apparently that war score wasn't worth anything. A shame, really, but alright. We're on the right track all of a sudden. June 2nd, that's actually good. Yeah. As long as we keep their army suppressed like this. Now, as I said, they have about 80,000 starting troops. So, while we may have inflicted about 20,000 or so casualties, considering the 26,000, we've maybe cut through 1/5. So, we have still a long way to go. But if we destroy their army entirely, which it looks like we will accomplish, yep, then perhaps we have achieved total victory already. No, not likely. We might be able to break up and start trying to carpet siege. They have a decently limited number of provinces to work with on that. I'll have to be careful how much we detach, though. And I believe all these guys, yeah, they're loyal to King Pyrrhic, so that's fine. Leave those two heavy infantry there. I don't know really why I did that, but, you know, whatever. Neglected duties. Yes, we win the Battle of Rome. We might just be able to pull out total victory here. And we have to try and keep their army suppressed more than anything. Like I said, we have to win. And not just regular win, total victory. The population in Rome starts out 26,32,6, which is massive. Like, if we even just go up here, 10,700, these are actually really well-developed provinces anyway. But it's easy if we just go over to anywhere else and we start seeing, yeah, 342, 663, 343. Epirus is pretty good, but it's no Rome. Like, Greece is massive in terms of population. 13, 10, 10. Yeah. So, getting a hold of the Italian provinces gives us a big, big shot here. All right. We can spare 2 to go anywhere else, really. All right. And then we spare 2 here. That gives us 2 cavalry, an elephant, and 2 archers. I think that's enough. Alright. Now, there is still Massalia. And still barbarians at that. Yeah, colonists are coming from Rome. Well, we can probably hold on and leave them with just a colony. We are also suffering a small amount of deficits. Epirus has an unused trade route. If we could get a hold of that, that would help. In addition, let's start trying to blockade Rome a bit. Okay. Now, trade-wise, is there anyone willing to trade with us? We need something other than grain. That's currently occupied, so no dice. We're currently at war with you, so no. Yeah. Oh. There. Macedonia refused to trade. Well, look, I tried. All right. We've achieved nearly total victory here. Yep. I'm trying to train 1,000 troops there. Good luck. Yeah. Status quo. Alright, Apulia finally fell. Let's start marching our troops up there. We are starting to actually defeat Rome here. And this is pretty much exactly what we needed to do. Now, notably, we've won this war in less than a year. Before this, alright, and here's the second challenge. The barbarians at the gates. This is one of those, this really shouldn't be a challenge, but because it's EU Rome, it's a challenge. Somehow I don't think the Romans are going to be capable of withstanding the barbarian. Oh, man, fuck. Good job out there. Alright, we're actually going to have you reinforce Umbria. Peace offer from Rome. White peace. Hoity-toity, aren't you? Yeah, good luck. You're not going to win. Anyway, so we can now invoke a new omen. So this is the chance it comes out good. Pro tip. No matter what we do here, it's probably going to come out bad. So I'm going to invoke Haven of Hephaestus, which is defensive, which affects how long our forts hold out in a siege. Because this is one of those, it's totally fine. We're probably not going to be sieged by anyone. Christ, I hope not. If we're getting sieged by somebody, something has gone terribly wrong, kind of thing. So it's more or less just the neutral, we're not screwed kind of thing. If you choose no omen, and just immediately they've started that. Unfortunately, I don't have much I can do about this. I kind of need this to surrender at the very least. The sieges in this, I mean, it's only been a year, so it's not super surprising, but I don't really want to let Rome rebuild too much of an army for obvious enough reasons. Pyrrhic, alright, we're going to have to take a gamble that the barbarians aren't going to hit us too hard. Pyrrhic is going to come take over the siege in Etruria. Alright, and we're going to send the main army to Ligeria. Yeah. Where the hell did they even come from? Did they retreat into... Yeah, they probably did. Good news, we're fine, by the looks of it. Oh, man. Pyrrhic gained... Ooh, nice. So that allows for a new combat event. Really handy. So they're just going to come back. There's nothing we can do. Pyrrhic retreat to Umbria and continue to hold. Okay, good. Etruria fell. Good enough. We can now march on Ligeria. Killed in battle. Damn. Well, I mean, that's not super surprising. That said, we're actually probably screwed here without our general. Yeah, I'm going to order for a retreat. Yeah, losing a general in this game is huge, as you might have noticed. Based on the ridiculous combat bonus they got. Oh, hi, Massalia. You guys actually have an army. Very good. Now, we also have an army. We have a godly commander. And... Sparta just got annexed. Oh well, it happens. I think we're fine here, despite being outnumbered. Yeah, Massalia has only managed to acquire militia. So help you, we have elephants. Versus militia, 200%. Versus war elephants, 25%. Ugh. So if we can not roll a 0, please. There we go. Done. Water shortage, good. Breach, good. Status quo. Hold out for years. Unfortunately, speed of sieges. Oh yeah. Eat that envelope. There we are. Rome, you can't afford those losses. Me, I've actually stayed above 22,000. I think we've actually gained manpower this war. Because I think we started at 21,000. Not actually sure. Okay, good. That went there. Yeah, Rome's still holding out for years. Actually go to Umbria. Help them out. Yeah, because it looks like we may have to advance from Umbria to Bononia. Because they're trying to set up colonies, which isn't too surprising. Yeah, you guys take over. Alright, we have 3 groups here. You guys stay behind and manage the siege. Pyrrhic, you take them. And march north onto the barbarians. Should be alright. Small incentives. We don't really need popularity, do we? We are Pyrrhic. Yeah, no, we have a popularity of 99%. And it's going up despite a war. You'll never gain any friends that way. Plus, we limited money. 0.08, it's fine. Alright. Magna Graecia has to fall back and deal with their rebels. That's alright. Alright. Hopefully our... Alright, Ligeria has now fallen. Slowly but surely what remains around Rome is falling. It'll take a little while, but we can hopefully do it. Yeah. We have war elephants. I don't care how many men you throw at them. War elephants. You can't win. Alright, we'll merge them so that way they don't take attrition. Instant win. And we now have to hold it against the barbarians. Good. There we are. Finally got a shortage there. Rome is still holding. Success on the battlefield. Victorious. Holy crap, Pyrrhus. Oh. Damn, he's just picking up all the war traits. Alright. So, hopefully Umbria can fall now. City's supposed to surrender any day, of course, but... Oh, Jesus. We need... So, it would appear that Magna Graecia finally decided to peace out. Which is fair. Oh, finally, the barbarians are all dead. March to Ligeria, back them up and help them out. So, we'll have to move troops to Lucania. Or Lucania. I'm not actually sure if they're supposed to be hard seas or not, but... Whatever. I own them. Well, I will own them. So I get to call them whatever the hell I want. Magna Graecia, your faithful allies requesting to come to the aid in the conflict against Tylus. This is a defensive war. We need to help our ally. Well, Macedonia is getting overrun by Tylus. It's not even technically your war. You're just helping out Macedonia. So we're actually getting called in on proxy here. We're an ally of an ally. And honestly, I would, but I really don't have the ability to. All of my troops are spread currently across Italia. Like, what am I gonna do? I have no way. Alright. Nah. Probably not worth it. Right. Win Lucania again. No surprise. They're probably going to try and come around, which is fine. Status quo. Alright, that's looking like it's going to burn down. This is still not... Yeah, good luck, by the way. There's a reason I'm not afraid of you trying to go around. Because what happens to you... Ooh, wow, you beat back the barbarians. Facilities. Time to peace with the former Illyria. And there we are. So now they're pushed back, effectively. Campina is over, finally. Now, that's fine. We still have Pyrrhus here, so he'll head to Bononia. Further just isolating and trapping the Romans out there. In what will be a terrible display. Umbria has also fallen. Excellent. So we can get some reinforcements there. Honestly, they'll be needed in Ligeria more. Should invoke an omen. Again. Yeah, figured. The odds are not favorable for us. Peace offer from Rome. Decline for now. Like I said, total victory or bust. I'm trying to be about as cautious as physically possible. Apulia. Seminium. Piscium. Umbria. Bononia, Ligeria. That's actually perfect at 94. Alright, that will be very important. One, we got a decent connected chunk of Italia all along that coast. More importantly, we block Rome from further colonization, which will cap their power and actually give us the opportunity to take their place in this colonization rush. Good. Alright, so we have our peace offer already carved out. We just need the remaining Roman forts to fall. Which... easier said than done, I suppose, right? Yeah. We'll get friends. So, trade-wise, how are we doing? Well, Macedonia still occupied. Still occupied. Occupied. Yeah. I think we're just going to have to wait until this war is over and then do internal trade. Not as profitable as otherwise, but do what you got to do, I suppose. Yeah. They keep trying so hard to overthrow us in Nigeria. It's just not working for them, though. Holding out for years. This is about to break, finally. So our everything is kind of culminated in successful sieging. There we are. Good. Now Lucania has fallen. All we have left to take is Rome. A war score of 81%. You know, you guys really should stop standing out there and pissing off the barbarians. Seriously, it's not good for anybody right now. Please stop. Alright. So yeah, 81%. We're still going to need a lot more. Trade agreement from the Seleucid Empire. Honestly, if you can provide, I'm fine with it. Do it. Alright. Okay. Group in. They're all under Echemos. Yeah, the Massalians. Trade agreement from Macedonia. Allows us to have heavy infantry in Syracuse. Perfect. Good, so we can actually train some heavy infantry. I mean, we don't really need to train troops right now. Hell, we're actually still gaining manpower. I've been playing, obviously, very conservative this war. Ooh, some more slaves. Keep getting us slaves. Yes. 0.4 more slaves. Good. More slaves. So barbarians are how you get slaves in this game. Basically, you just have to defeat them. Siege of Rome after 881 days. So, you know, I'm not actually done. You know what? Somebody has to get hurt real bad, but Massalia, I want you as well. Because I'm a giant asshole. Slightly tarnished reputation, yeah, because we did turn that down. It's 2 per province, and I think the limit is 25, so we're okay. That's infamy, by the way. Mechanic not used in Paradox games anymore. There's life out there in the barbarian lands. Terrible? Good. Alright, no current leader. Well, you're terrible, Hiren. But, you're the best we got. Defend the north. Alright. Not bad. We've successfully defeated Rome. It's not an easy war, but like I said, there was a little bit of re-rolling at the start because there's that moment where we could exploit. And when we push on that exploit just hard enough, you know, ooh, a breach. My wife is old and ugly. Oh dear. I mean, we do have war elephants, but, oh no, assault strength 0%. Assault strength 0%, so we only have actually 4,000 to assault with. Not wise, then. Let's just hold the line. Yeah, this will be ours soon enough. Play the waiting game. We don't have to prove anything here. Slow and steady wins the race. And we have to invoke another omen. Pro tip. As long as the odds are that bad, we're just going to keep getting Haven of Festus over and over again. Oh. Alright. Surrender, perfect. So Massalia, we can just set, we can, oh no. We have to annex you, which means we also need Emporion. Very well. Well, good luck with this. Von Conti, November 1st. So they'll fight us again in Von Conti. they'll probably die there. Hard to say. No, they actually did survive. In that case, we'll try and finish off their army. We'll chase them down. An old wound becomes too much. It happens. I didn't even see those barbarians, but alright. Oh, they probably rose up from the colony. Okay, Massalia's army is finally destroyed. Yeah, peace out from Rome. Don't care. We're going for bust. We're taking everything. A Pyrrhic victory is utterly crushing your opponents to a point in which they cannot recover. There we are. So, little Nigeria, some more slaves. I mean, I'm fine with things. Yeah, renovate that temple. Good. The belief in omens. We'll also grab this. Technically reduce their stability by 1, but we'll just offer sacrifice to take care of that. So the belief in omens is another law I just decided to pass because it gives 10% omen success chance. One thing you really want to stack in this game, by the way, is omen success chance. Because when you can reliably get, 10% extra discipline in a war, you're just set. You're in good shape. And especially since you can reliably get population growth during peacetime. Now, this episode is getting a little long. I'm hoping that we can... You know what? Let's actually just go to warp. We should be able to wrap this war up. There's no more tactical commanding for me. It's just a waiting game. While the city surrenders. And 0.8 more slaves. Right now, they're only going to Epirus and Syracuse, so bonus points for us, I suppose. Your bravery wins you an admirer. Good. And with the siege of Emporion over, I will annex Massalia. Furthermore, Rome. We will demand Apulia, Samnium, Umbria and Picenum, Bononia and Liguria. We can't take anything else. They have no money. And yeah, we can't take monthly tribute. That's acceptable. There. Leaving Rome with just a strip of land and the new Pyrrhic Empire slowly beginning to form. Suddenly, well, actually our maximum manpower is still pretty shite. We didn't do as much damage to Rome as I would have liked, but I mean, honestly, I'd prefer to have annexed them completely. But they can't do any more damage to us. So, good enough, I suppose. Regions lack governor, a lot of unused trade routes, and hey, we actually have decent chances for omens now. So we'll actually grab the assistance of Aphrodite. Hey, population growth is very important in this game. And there we are. Alright, a successful war. Next time, Rome, we're going to reduce you to 1 province. Oh, and at some point we'll go to war with Magna Graecia. And, start uniting Italy under our banner. We'll unite Greece and, yeah, things are off to a good start, I'd say. Religion, that mode. Yeah. Wipe out this filthy Roman religion. Blah. Religion, province, Roman. Interesting. Alright. I'd say things have gone pretty well for us thus far. So, thank you everyone for watching the first episode, where we achieved our first point of victory. We have defeated the Romans and their ally in Massalia, conquering vast swaths of territory, which actually surprisingly didn't give us any infamy. Friendly nations, dishonoring or breaking alliances. Oh yeah, actually you don't get infamy in this game for conquering stuff, I forgot. Just in every other Paradox game. So, thank you everybody for watching. I've been your lovely host, Kelvin, signing off.